You ever have one of those days where you feel mental anguish, you feel depressed, alone, so you start picking up the bottle, drink, grab drugs to get rid of it. Then you realize once the buzz wears off, you still feel like this. These beings are the cause of the stuff that is going on with people. They target mankind. I'm not going to say certain individuals, but they target mankind. All of mankind. Rich, poor, whatever. And I know it's a silly illustration because I don't have another one. I couldn't find one. This is the best I could come up with. The one person, you guys, everybody should be turning to is Jesus. The man was afflicted. The Pharisees hated him. But at the same time, he loved you guys, loved me, he even loved the Pharisees. Because towards the end of his life on the cross, he had forgiven those people who had afflicted him. And it was accomplished. This is the only man, God in the flesh, where by means that you can have salvation through Jesus Christ. There is no other salvation. And people don't seem to understand it. You have two choices, heaven or hell. And I'm going to tell everybody on YouTube that is watching this video that you will be judged according to your works, according to what you did in this life. You're going to reap what you sow eventually. It's right in front of your face. We have no excuse for what we're doing other than the free will we were given, and we use that free will for what we do. So if you sit there and you think hiding behind a screen, making fun of people, going to school and bullying people, even my kids can get out of hand, but I handle it righteously. I don't hit my children. I never have. I use my words. Jesus never hit anybody. He used his words. He did get angry, but he never hit nobody. So I'm following the law of Jesus is not to put my hands on other people. This is wrong. But you can have a righteous judgment as long as you're not a hypocrite and doing the same thing you're telling the other person not to do. And in Matthew 24:42 it says, keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come. The reason I'm kind of making the video fast is because I didn't realize the DU recorder runs off your phone memory. But anyway, one day the final judgment will come. And those who look for the narrow gate will find it very few. The ones that are the broad gate will end up in hell. The rejectors, the witchcrafters, the drunkards, the homosexuals, the just every amount of sin, the murderers, the adulterers will have their place in a lake of fire. And that's not me saying it. This comes directly quoted from the Bible. I'm trying to help people out. No one listens. This is just like the days of Noah. And Noah didn't even have the internet back then. He had an ark. Now we have the internet where we can spread the word, the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm not a hypocrite and I'm not a hater. I love people. But people need to understand. It is extremely hard not to sin because we are in flesh. But I mean, it can't be too hard if you talk with this guy here. If you say, Jesus, I'm sorry, help me out of this sin. I feel depressed, I feel lonely. What do I do? Help me out. This was taught to me by a friend of mine. And every time you talk with Jesus, he'll listen to you. But you must be born again. You can also ask Jesus. You can test the Spirit and say, okay, if this is really Jesus, prove it to me. You know, you want something in life like a job or something you really desperately need, he'll come through. He's come through with me for quite a few times when I've needed the help. And he's not there to say, okay, I need this and that's it. No. I give my praise and thanks in other ways like videos. So thank you everybody for coming in and watching this. But this is the truth. And y'all need to wake up. Peace.